So I've literally just pulled over to record this video for you because I just had an impulse to do it. I needed to do it, and I've been waiting to try, and the last couple of days I'm like, okay, trying to set it up perfectly so that I can do a perfect video, record it, computer at home with the right freaking audio stuff and the lighting and all this shit. And every single time I've gone to do it, something has freaking gotten in my way and stopped me from doing that. So I'm not supposed to do it that way. Like, literally had a freaking, I'm still puffy, an allergic reaction the day that I was like, today's the freaking day, set aside time and everything. I was like, no, baby, no, this is not how we do things here. I'm hot. I'm so hot. So I need to update you on fucking October and what's going on, because there's a lot going on here in October. And I don't know if you've noticed, but there is like activity, busyness, activity, action. Things are happening, moving. Just like when you drive out on the roads, it's like, oh my gosh, it's busy. People are activated. People are out in the world initiating. They're in the physical, getting stuff done. And that is the energy of this month. We are getting a micro snippet of what we are in for, so to speak, for 2026. 2026, when you add those numbers up, 226, you get to 10. So next year is a 10-1 universal energy. October is a 19-1, 191. Still one energy, but it's a slight variation of the 101, 10-1 that we are going to be under for 2026. So we're getting a little snippet of the energy of 2026. But this month, October being a 191, the 9, and we're also for 2025, so many numbers. I know you're keeping up though. I know you're keeping up. 2025 is a 9, right? So we have the 9 of 2025, and under that, the month energy, which is 19-1, 191. So the 9 of the year is pulling the 191. Okay. 1 energy, initiation, new beginning. It's masculine, and it is the first number. So it initiates, it goes first. Okay. It doesn't think, it moves instinct. You know what I'm trying to say? So it moves via instinct. Okay. You think about the hunter, right? Hunting the prey. It's not logically calculating. It is instinctively following the cues and initiating that direction. Okay. This is the one energy. It is natural leadership. As you can see, when you initiate like that from instinct, it's natural leadership. So we have that, the 191, right? The 9 is the completion, right? So it's the completion, it's the transformation, it's the healing, it's the transmuting, it's cycles, right? Bringing cycles to a close. So, and under the umbrella of the overall 9 of 2025, that's bringing to the surface. You've heard me talk about this before. It's bringing to the surface what all of the things that are not dealt with, that are unhealed, that have been shelved, that have been swept under the rug appropriately over the last cycle and however many cycles. Okay. So the 9 is like a giant floodlight that only lights up what needs to be healed, transmuted, moved through, etc. This month, the way that it's doing that is by bringing something up to the surface. Energy of October wants you to initiate something new in order to close something off. So it's through the new start, it's through the initiation that the completion of the thing needs to happen. Does that make sense? So it is time to make the investment, okay? This is a time under a 1, we do not think, we do not ponder, we don't procrastinate, we have the instinct, we move. That's what needs to happen. That's what you're being called to do, okay? Those cycles, stuff you've been sitting on, stuff you haven't dealt with, it's time to act and initiate. Follow the instinct. Give yourself the permission to lead in those regards, right? Don't sit on it this month. You sit on it, put it this way, it will be so intolerable that you will need to initiate. You'll need to act, okay? So the 191 is like ending of karmic cycles, but through initiation. It's not just about the 9 on its own is purely drudging up what's not there so that we can work through it, we can heal, we can all that kind of stuff, right? When you have a 1 around the 9, then it's like it's not enough to bring up stuff and move through it. It's like, no, no, no. You also need to act. You need to initiate. Do not hold back. If you have the desire, the inspiration, the instinct, the motivation, the knowing, the need, respond to it, act, initiate. It's time to make that investment you've been putting off making, whether that is the appointment, the session, the healer, the chiropractor, right? Whatever it is, applying for the freaking job or quitting or, starting the business or whatever it is time to act. Okay. It is time to act. Do yourself a favor and act. The more you can initiate this month, the more you set yourself up to win in the coming months and for 2026. Okay. Because this energy now that you're feeling, it's like, ooh, momentum building, right? I'm like looking for what to do. This is 2026. So, and there'll be a lot to do. There'll be a lot to do. Okay. So now this month is setting the foundation for all of that. So act on those things. That is the biggest message. That's the 191, right? It is a calling in of your power, but through your action. This is not an internal month. Okay. This is not an internal month. This is not a month that you can internalize and internally move through. That's not this energy. The energy is an external, physical action energy. Okay. So we must respond with physical action. That is what you're being called to do. You cannot ruminate this month. Initiate. How can I act? What is the first smallest step I can take? Oof, it's a bit expensive. Do it. Do it. If money is all it is going to cost you, that is the cheapest currency that it could cost you. Okay? Money is the cheapest currency. You do not want to exchange love, quality of life, energy, quality family time, presence. Money is the cheapest fucking currency. So if that's all it costs, do it. Whatever it is time to act. This month, remembering that the way that they do everything is to invert everything. So what did we have over the whole 1000s period, all over the whole 1900s, right? The 1900s, 191. Complete and utter suppression of action, of individual, unique, free thinking action. That it was a complete and utter authoritarianism. You don't get to do what you want to do. You have to do what we say you do. And you either get in line or you get freaking beaten, right? That's a snapshot of the 1900s. So expect them coming down harder on your autonomy, on your capacity to be independent, to be unique, to be sovereign, all of these things. They're going to come down harder, whether that is like the real push around this digital ID thing, whatever, okay? Expect that they are going to push down on your capacity to be your own authority and to self-initiate and act and actually lead your own life. This is why it is absolutely the way that we neutralize that energy that they're projecting onto us and attempting to harvest and manipulate, etc., is by literally responding to the energy the way that it is designed to be responded to. So in physical action and initiation, we do that because it inspires literally independence. When you act and initiate on something and it's completely instinctual, that has the influence to inspire someone else to act and initiate on their own thing. And then it's a chain reaction. Okay, so this is the 191 is so powerful. It is the trendsetter, it's the initiator. So you can do that in your own microcosmic world that you live in with your people, with your community, by acting on the things that you know you need to act on. Money is the cheapest effing currency. I know we're being freaking programmed and believed that living expenses and it's like, it's hard and all this. No, money is the cheapest fucking currency. It comes back. It is literally created out of thin air. Use it while you've got it. Okay. Use it while you've got it so that you can bring more of it to you. Restricting it literally restricts it coming to you. Okay. I cannot stress this freaking enough. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Nike that shit. Okay. So that is a very brief snapshot. That's the energy of this month. Okay. If you want a personal reading around this for yourself in depth, then freaking go to the website, book a session. I do 2 different types of sessions. I do initial numerology consults, right? This is for like, if you just want to know about your numerology, you've never had a numerology reading before, and you kind of just want to get the overview kind of thing, then book an initial consult. But if there's something there's something you need to work through, you need guidance around, there's something you're dealing with, it's urgent, it's pressing, you've been putting it off, whether it's, you need, I don't know, healing around something or clarity around something or literally guidance around decisions coming up, or you want to know how you learn, or whatever the heck is going on, whatever it is, book a guidance session. The difference is the initial consult is it's like I have an agenda it's like I'm reading a report to you. Okay, I'm reporting to you about your numerology, and it's fucking life transformational having this report. Okay, versus a guidance session is like you have something you need to bring to the session, and I use your numerology as the guidance to guide you through what you're dealing with. Okay, so those are the 2 different things. Initiate, act, freaking do it. Start the chain reaction. Okay. Love you all. And I'll speak to you soon.